It's a lot to talk about. I was going to wait till later to do this, but I figured I'd do it in reverse just to switch things up a little bit. Usually I'll upload 2 episodes of the relay and then I'll go live afterwards, but I've decided I'll do the live first and then let the episodes do their numbers. You know, you got to diversify. You can make more money that way. And yeah, there's definitely a lot to talk about. Hey Jay, what it do? Old Dirty, what it do? Unico, que lo que manín, Morse boxing. Morseburg. Y'all know about the Morseburgs. That recoil action. You know what I mean? So, definitely wanted to do a little live. I don't want this one to last too long, but because it's the afternoon, you never know. It might run long. Obviously, Canelo Alvarez signing to the PBC is a big deal. A lot of people are talking about it. But once again, it's the same group of people that always got to do the mental gymnastics. You know what I mean? That the same people that was telling you for the last 2 years that Canelo is ducking Charlo, that he's ducking Benavidez, that he don't want no problems with the PBC fighters. Some of them actually picked Caleb Plant to beat him, and they act like people forgot. They act like I forgot. You know what I mean? Some of them same people that they picked Caleb Plant to beat him after he knocked his ass out, they didn't want to give Canelo no credit. And it's the same with a Charlo fight. It's the same with any fight, honestly, because I told y'all, it's not about beating somebody to them. It's not about a particular fighter to them. It's just they don't like that this dude is loved by his people. That's what it really is. It's like a jealousy type thing, damn near, that they don't like that even though he got 2 L's, his people still behind him. They don't like that even though he got 2 L's, he's still considered the face of boxing. He's on the Forbes list. Nobody in this country sell more than he do. And it's like a jealousy type thing. Shout out to my man Jay. Shout out to my man Jay. Gotta diversify the bonds. You already know. You already know. And yeah, yo, you know, they mad at that little redheaded man because him going to the PBC is the opposite of what they've been telling you for the last 2-3 years. And now they want to pretend like they happy about it. Y'all not happy about it. Y'all didn't want none of them fights to happen. Y'all was happy with fights not happening so you could have something to complain about, because what y'all like to do more than anything else, more than watching boxing, is complain. You always find an angle to make an excuse. You always find an angle to complain. And it's because outside of boxing, y'all motherfuckers is miserable. For real. Shout out to my man WMMA. You already know. Why are PBC fanboys claiming Fulton Inouye is a great PBC fight? I don't know. PBC ain't paying for it. That's not a PBC show. PBC ain't paying for that. And it ain't on a PBC platform neither. It's going to be on ESPN. So why they pretending that that's an Al Heyman show? Probably the same reason they pretending to be happy that Canelo went to the PBC. These motherfuckers love lying to themselves, and that's cool. You can lie to yourself. That shit just ain't gonna work on me. You know what I mean? That's what it really is. Shout out to my man, Country. Yo, Jules, big news for Canelo. By the way, you got a shout out from IBFP for being a real one yesterday. Appreciate you, IBFP. Appreciate you. What's up to the chat working? I dig it. I decided to do a live a little earlier. You know, whenever I fall too much into a routine, I occasionally like to break it. Y'all know that I usually do the lives later on in the day. I'll upload 2 episodes of the relay, then maybe do a live later on. This time I decided to do the live first, and then I'll upload 2 episodes of the relay afterwards. And yeah, yo, it's like, I don't know why y'all pretending to be happy that he went to the PBC, because that's not what y'all saying was gonna. That's not what y'all said was gonna happen. That's not what y'all been saying. Y'all said he ducking Charlo. Y'all said he ducking Benavidez. Not by going to the PBC for 3 fights. Nah. What are you talking about? And then what's crazy is it was all good to say that, oh, he ducking Charlo, so that as soon as he's about to fight him, what y'all start talking about? Oh, but he been inactive for 2 years. He been inactive for 2 years. bro, that didn't stop you from saying that Canelo was ducking him for the last 2 years. More importantly, and I say it all the time, they already offered Charlo that fight. Oscar said it, Roberto Diaz said it, Eric Gomez said it, Charlo's own sparring partner said it on the Boxing Voice, and his brother brought it up in 2020 when they was beefing, when they was having a family issue or whatever. It's well known that, yo, you could have had that fight years ago, but years ago, you didn't want to go to the zone. You didn't want to go to the zone. That's the problem. You didn't want to cross the street, but you was a more active fighter back then. So it would have actually been better for you if you would have did it then instead of now. Now you ain't nothing but a punching bag for Canelo. Pretty much. You ain't nothing but a punching bag. And no, I don't feel sorry for him because it's not Canelo's job to make sure that Charlo is fighting on a regular basis. It's not his job to worry about Charlo's divorce. It's not his job to make sure that he getting it in. That's Charlo's job. So if Charlo want to keep busy for the last 2 years, keeping the couch cushions warm, that's on Charlo, man. That ain't on Canelo. That's on Charlo. That's your job. What's the saying, y'all? What's the saying? You stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Somebody should have told Charlo. It is what it is. Shout out to Trouble T. Roy. Hey, bro. Appreciate you, bro. I doubled up because you kept your word again. I love the duck talk because all these weirdos eating their words. They damn sure is. They damn sure is. They don't got a choice. You can't spend 2 years saying he ducking this guy and this guy and this guy and then pretend you happy that he going to the PBC. You ain't got nothing to be happy about because he just proved you wrong. And now, on top of him proving you wrong by going over there, now you got to worry about whether or not your boys can win them fights. Because y'all been acting like Charlo is something special, like Andre is something special, like Benavidez is something special. We about to find out. I ain't scared to find out. Are you? Look like it. Y'all got nothing but nervous energy. Y'all know. How many times y'all seen me say on the relay, on these lives, I said I would rather that he stay at 168, fight Charlo, fight Benavidez, take care of them guys at 68, and if you come out on top, then you go back and you fight Bivol, because we all know Canelo ain't no goddamn light heavyweight. We can see that in the fight. Shout out to my man Jack. Appreciate you, bro. I saw Franco miss weight by 6 pounds. My thoughts? Well, let's put it this way, bro. Franco is an exceptionally big super flyweight. If you seen them in action, you'll know that he got like a big trunk. He's stocky for that division. And you know, it's like going into the fight, maybe that's an advantage that he will be a little heavier than Ioka, but it could also be a detriment because that means that wherever he got to, he was killing himself to get there. So, you know, I kind of favor Ioka a little more now to win the fight, a little more. But, you know, the first fight was really close. It depended on what you like. Did you like Franco's volume, which sometimes was accurate, sometimes wasn't? Or did you like Ioka's accuracy? Because Ioka wasn't throwing that much, but what he was throwing, it was getting in. And they were good shots. You didn't have to look for them. So it was one of those fights where it's like, it depends on what you like. You know what I mean? Shout out to T-Roy. I'm going to hit the playback later. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Always welcome. You know what I mean? AJ saying T.O. having wife issues. He still fought. That's a fact. That's a fact. T.O. got the same problems that Jermall Charlo got. He got the same problems. He got a wife at home. Well, he got an ex-wife that's trying to get all his money. But he still fought. He fought 2 times. He fought Campas. He fought Sandor Martin. He fought fucking Tosh Jailer. So don't hit me with the divorce shit. What mental health problems you got, fam? You seeing a psychiatrist? You seeing a psychologist? Are you taking medication? What mental shit you got going on? Because it seems to me like that shit magically went away as soon as a Canelo fight came around. As soon as Canelo come around, oh, I ain't got no problems, man. I'm good. Shout out to War Prime Minister. I've been saying this for the last 24 hours. David telling Canelo he has 50 mil for him. Canelo must have been like, fam, who is this? Put your boss on the phone. That's how bosses move, bro. Now you gotta figure that Samson and them Oh, y'all must not have known that he was going to sign to the PBC because y'all spent all this time telling people that he wasn't going to fight y'all. That's what y'all been saying, that nah, he don't want to fight us. He don't want it. He don't want it. Well, he just signed to your stable for 3 fights. So what do you mean that he don't want it? This is what I said. They don't want it. They don't want it. They never did. This wasn't about getting a fight with Canelo. They didn't think they was going to get a fight with Canelo. For them, they just wanted to use his name to sell their fights because they didn't think they was going to get him. He surprised them signing to the PBC. Like, I don't even think they realized that until later on that, you know, he going to sign to the PBC, right? So y'all ain't got to run around here telling stories and shit like that. Shout out to Will Boxing for over 100 mil Benavidez in that deal. You know he is, bro. You know he is. My thing is, I don't think they realize that. Like, the meeting that Canelo and his team had with Al Heyman in Ohio, I don't think Sampson and them knew what was being said or what was being discussed. I don't think they knew, because if they did, then why would you run around here saying, yeah, man, Canelo's scared. He don't want to fight us. Brody, he's literally coming to your side of the street. What do you mean he's scared of you? Why would he be coming to your side of the street if he's so scared of you? Shit is childish, bruh. I don't think they realized towards like maybe the end, like a couple of days ago, that Canelo was going to go over there. At which point, oh, now y'all don't want to fight David Morrell no more, right? Now y'all don't want to fight David no more, right? Because now, oh shit, Canelo over here. So we ain't even going to run no risk with Morrell for what? Canelo over here. All we got to do is wait. Let's have a rematch with David Lemieux. Let's do that. Let's have a rematch with David Lemieux. Shout out to my man Jesse Quesada, que lo que manín. Canelo disappointed by folding like a lawn chair. I thought he would stick to his guns and make them cross the street like a true boss, but he didn't blink. Nah, I mean, look, this is the thing. Déjame decirte esto. El lío es que si Canelo le dice a esos pendejos, mira, ven pa' acá, tú quieres pelear conmigo, ven pa' acá. They're not gonna cross, bro. Y en eso se va a gastar 1 mes, 2 meses, 3 meses, 4 meses discutiendo con esos mujercitos. So instead of doing that, no, vete para allá, porque esos tipos no sirven anyway. Charlo es una basura. Eso se sabe ya, Charlo es una basura. Andre era una basura. El único, maybe Benavidez, pero he's basic. He's basic, like, you basic, bro. That's why a man that is smaller and older than you are was able to knock out Caleb, but you over here doing all this shit and you can't even score a knockdown. You couldn't even score a knockdown, bro. Big for nothing. And Canelo is coming for you. Coming for you. I can't wait. I love it. Y'all know what I've been saying. I said I would rather he stay at 68 and take the trash out, take the garbage out. That's what I wanted. I'm getting what I wanted. I don't know what they wanted, but I got what I wanted. You know what I mean? Si Charlo lo que es una basura. Cervecero, que lo que mi pana. How surprised would you be if they made the Canelo versus Benavidez fight before Charlo? I really don't want to hear the inactivity excuses. Ay, ojalá en Jesucristo. You know that's the fight that I wanted. Tú lo sabes que yo lo dije que para mí en septiembre the fight that I want is Benavidez. Ya que acabe con ese tipo, ya que yo estoy harto de la pendejada and I'm tired of his father and I'm tired of his promoter hablando tanta mierda. That the only reason y'all talking that much shit is porque you think that he's not gonna fight you. You're not really looking for a fight. Lo que tú estás buscando is you want to use his name for shit, like a bunch of like a bunch of fucking barnacles of parasites. Shout out to my man Napoli. Meanwhile, Carlos Adama is getting screwed with no Vaseline thanks to the WBC. That's true, but after Charlo get his ass whooped in September, that title probably gonna go vacant. Being real with you. The WBC title probably go vacant in September because after Charlo get his ass whooped, right? He probably ain't even gonna fight again for another year. So they're gonna have to vacate the BC. His next fight ain't at middleweight, going up to super middleweight. He about to get his ass beat. They're gonna have to get Carlos that belt. All Carlos gotta do is win tomorrow. That's all he gotta do. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man Edwin Castillo. Team Beneducas and Sam have been exposed. fake proposal pulled because their boss Al ruined their clout. How Benaduquez knew the day before about Chalo versus Canelo. Exactamente. Ahora lo que va a pasar, ¿tú sabes lo que va a pasar? Benavidez no va a pelear con nadie. If he even fights again this year, va a ser con un muerto. He's gonna fight some stiff. Él no va a pelear con Morel, porque ya que Canelo está ahí, why would he want to run risk con Morel? Y si Morel, if Morel whoops his ass, se jodió la pelea con Canelo, ¿no es verdad? Eso se sabe ya, man. Like maybe they was gonna fight Morel, and then they found out at the last minute, yo, Canelo about to come over here. No, pues no vamos a pelear con Morel entonces porque demasiado riesgo. It's too risky. Yeah, Mirage probably hiding under a rock in the outback like, oh no, he's going to fight David Benavidez, motherfucker. He's going to fight motherfucker. David Benavidez, motherfucker. Mirage, where you at, bro? I thought Canelo was scared of Benavidez. Then why he going to the island? Why he going to his side of the street? Ustedes me dijeron a mí que él es un pendejo, ¿no es verdad? Él tiene miedo, toda la vaina. Y mira, lo and behold. I'm telling you, I fucking love it, bro. Shout out to Cali X. Shout out to him. Of the round table. Because he the one that said it best. Canelo has a proven track record of delivering the fans the fights they want to see. Not them guys. It took David 4 years to find a heart to fight Caleb, right? Charlo ain't never been in a fight that anybody wanted to see. And motherfucking Andre, are you kidding? Right? Canelo the one with the track record of, alright, y'all want Mayweather? Here's Mayweather. Y'all want Cotto? Here's Cotto. Y'all want Golovkin? Here's Golovkin. 3 times. Y'all want unifications and undisputed? I got you. Y'all want champions versus champions? I got you. Y'all want me to move up? I got you. He the one with the track record, not them. Quiet as kept. The only reason them guys even get that kind of hype is tribalism, which is fine. It has its place in the sport, but don't come to me talking about that shit because I don't give a fuck what you got in common with Charlo. Why the fuck would I care? I don't give a fuck if you live in the same state as him. So fucking what? Suck my dick. I don't care about that shit. Why the fuck would I care if Charlo and you is from the same state? The fuck that mean to me? Roll Tide. A hit dog will holler. Roll. Dumb motherfuckers. Y'all thought none of that shit was gonna happen, huh? I ain't think none of that was gonna happen. Idiota. Shout out to my man Jesse Quesada. Yo, Jay, why didn't Nello make it a co-promotion PBC DAZN like Stank and Ryan? Do you think this 3-fight deal sours Nello's relationship with Eddie and DAZN? No, not at all. Not at all. Eddie just said that it's a good deal for him, and I think it's a good deal for him too. Like, no, it's a good deal. The more hands you have in the pot, the harder it becomes to make fights. If you try to make it like, yo, I want Matchroom involved, you know, bro, tú sabes, if Matchroom would have made them guys an offer, they're not gonna cross the street. That's what yo te lo dije. They're not gonna cross the street. They're gonna hide on Showtime. So en vez de jugando y discutiendo y toda la vaina, nah, fuck it, I'll go over there because them motherfuckers ain't nothing. Motherfuckers ain't nothing. Mejor he go over there to kill the narratives. Kill the narratives. And you know, I'm not against that. They know Oscar won't allow Munguia PBC Clout Duckers tampoco. Tampoco. Oye esa vaina. Aquí está el tipo de Big Canelo que no tiene nadie con quien pelear. El Dimitri Bivol y estos pendejos. Instead of pursuing him, who they start talking about? Jaime Mondongo. My pendejo. That's why I don't like them, bro. I don't like that. I don't like nothing about that team. Nothing. I don't like the dad. I don't like the promoter. My pendejo. ¿Cuántos meses ha pasado que Vivo no tiene nadie? He don't got nobody to fight. Y en vez de, you know, like, okay, we got money. Let's make a fight with him. Nah, y'all talking about Jaime Mondongo. Más pendejos son ellos, más pendejos. Shout out to my man, Rider of the Storm. Appreciate the super chat. I do recall Canelo tell PBC fighters last year to fight each other, but no one fought besides Benavidez and Plant. Now everyone is upset that the fighters aren't ready. Whose fault is that? Exactly. Ellos lo que son unos bulteros y unos pendejos. And it's time to expose them. Shout out to Gunner Forever, IQ, Benabelico, or Vino Bel, coño, yo no puedo ver. Espérese un momento. Vino Belico hoy. Canelo KOs Charlo in 6. You goddamn right. Shout out to my man, El Cervecero, que lo que manín. Canelo has the boxing world hype, but Clarissa is, bueno. Yo voy a dejar eso ahí, porque tú sabes cómo esa mujer se pone. If you say something and it's not a compliment, ya tú sabes. They give me, you're hating. Get off, man. Get off my dick, bro. You're hating. Nah, I'm not hating. I'm telling the truth. Y'all motherfuckers just don't like the truth. Joshua, shout out to my man Joshua. I like G Funky, but he's saying Team Benavidez ain't clout chasing because he spoke to Samson. Bueno, mira, I'm not gonna say nothing bad about G Funky. I like G Funky. You know, I appreciate the work that he does. Pero lo que yo voy a decir is, I don't understand how anybody could believe Team Benavidez. I don't understand. Aquí tú tienes el muchacho diciendo de que I never agreed to anything. I never heard anything about fighting Morrell. Bro, your own promoter and your father for the last 4 months, they've been saying you gonna fight Morrell. It's not like we made it up. It ain't like it came from the content creators. It ain't like it came from Mike Copinger via his sources or Dan Raphael. It's literally your daddy and your promoter that been saying that. So how you trying to tell me that this is the first that you heard about it? I didn't agree to anything. I didn't sign anything. This is the first time I heard about it. What do you mean? What do you mean? So, si tú le quieres estar creyendo los embustes de esa gente, está bien, sea lo que sea. When they fight, I got Canelo. No ese mexicano plástico de Arizona. I got Canelo de Guadalajara, para que lo sepa, coño. Not the plastic kid from Arizona. I don't have him, bro. Ese mexicano plástico. It's not real, bro. It's not gonna be bandera roja el año que viene. It's gonna be nariz roja, ojos rojo, when Canelo punch you in your fucking face for talking all that shit. Ma pendeja. Tú sabes lo que va a pasar. Esto es lo que va a pasar. Lo que Floyd Mayweather le hizo a Canelo, Canelo le va a hacer a David Benadoque. Le va a ganar. Pero la historia va a ser, oh, you know, it's the passing of the torch. Like when Canelo, yeah, I know. Y'all gotta say shit like that. Y'all the type of people that go through life constantly making excuses. Y'all know how big I am on accountability. Y'all know that by now. Real big on accountability. And I couldn't imagine watching boxing the way these motherfuckers do. I really couldn't. Because y'all motherfuckers gotta make an excuse for everything. Every 10 minutes, y'all gotta move the goalposts and change the narrative and rotate. You know what I mean? Like y'all gotta do that. Because y'all spent the last 2 years telling everybody, man, every man, woman, and a dog, yeah, Canelo's scared, yo. He's scared. How the fuck y'all look like saying that shit now? Stupid motherfuckers. Shout out to Cervecero. You catch the Benaduquez interview where he is taking shots at Canelo for not fighting that cruiser, then turns around and says his son can't make. Yo, eso es lo que estoy diciendo. Eso es lo que yo estoy diciendo. Que como, how could anybody believe his father, bro? How could anybody believe this guy? Your son is 6'2". He likely rehydrates to cruiserweight. We can see how big he is. You scared to go up there because you're not going to have a height advantage over nobody. You're not going to be the big man. You don't even want to go to light heavyweight. I was a dude that's littler than you, man. Littler than you. He done fought 2 light heavyweight champions. You ain't fought one. You trying because you fought Caleb Plant. Couldn't even knock him out. So uno pendejo, man. My pendejo. Shit. You know what I mean? Getting it in today, man. Because I hate liars. I have a pet peeve against liars. I have a pet peeve against hypocrites and people that make excuses. I hate that shit. Before you lie or make excuses, just shut the fuck up. Very simple. If you got to do all that, it would be easier and better for you to shut the fuck up instead of lying and making excuses. Oh, he ain't fought. Whose fucking fault is that? They didn't offer this motherfucker to fight in 2019. Didn't they offer him that shit? They offered him that shit, but he ain't want to cross the street. So tough titty, motherfucker. Tough. Better suck it up. You know what I mean? Now I'm gonna open up the chat to the panel. See who's out there in the boxing cosmos. So we could chop it up real quick. Because like I said, I don't want this live to run too long. Edgar Berlanga is going to be making his Matchroom debut tomorrow. I don't imagine he's very happy that Canelo's not on that side of the street anymore. But there are other fights that can be made. Y'all know which fights I think are sensible fights. Diego Pacheco, he's a promising young fighter. You could build that as a Puerto Rico versus Mexico rivalry. There's also Jaime Munguia, Puerto Rico versus Mexico. Y'all could do that with that. So he has options. Not that he was ready to fight Canelo anyway, because he wasn't. And he probably going to beat Jason Quigley. Quiet as kept. Probably going to beat him. I don't see why he can't punch that motherfucker lights out. He probably going to beat him. But we'll see. You know, and then also Carlos Adames is fighting tomorrow, right? Carlos Adames is fighting. He gonna fight Julian Williams, and I do have Carlos knocking him out too. Julian is a good fighter. Whoever Mike is that with all the shit in the background.
This is my fan. This is my fan.
All right. You know what I mean? I think he gonna knock out Julian. Julian is a good boxer within close quarters. He's actually a great combination puncher there. But he just can't take a punch. That's the shit. Like
no chin.
No chin, bro. Him and Lubin, I feel like him and Lubin kind of had the same problem. Quiet as kept. Like,
they
like
do. They do.
They're good fighters. They're very good, but
they can't take a punch. That's all.
Can't take a punch. So I think Carlos.
I forgot what Banana Man did to him. Those remember what Banana Man did to him? So
remember? Shit.
Yo, bro, after these 3 fight deals, bro, I need Canelo to retire, bro. Because I'm tired of just like everybody's just waiting for Canelo. Like, these guys don't fight at all. Like, you can't make a fight between you guys, between you two, like Jamel and Andre, Benavidez and Andre. Y'all can't make a fight. Everybody has to wait for Canelo.
I mean, Mike,
it's boring. It's boring as shit, bro. I'm tired of it.
To those people, Canelo's an ATM machine.
That's literally
like that shit, like it's just like how Michael says it, is that I wouldn't mind the PBC so much, but you literally have an undisputed champion that has not fought in over a year, a middleweight champion that has not fought in 2.5 years. Y'all signed Andre supposedly, but all y'all did was make a Desmond Nicholson fight. Y'all couldn't even make like a Andre Benavidez or just something, bro. Like, all y'all motherfuckers do is just take up space and talk about Canelo like a bunch of old fucking ladies, bro. That's all they do.
Wasn't the fight with Andre? Wasn't that a 1-fight deal? Anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, look, he just on the horn last week with Andre doing they gossip girl shit. They was flirting with each other, showing each other their thighs and shit. Who's this weirdos?
Well, the ATM is closing because Canelo said he's only doing this till he's 35. Then he's gonna retire, rich as fuck.
Yeah,
put more kids in his wife.
There's 2 more years, 2 or 3 more years. So
Canelo's about to be a billionaire soon, bro. Deadass. Like,
he will.
He's making LeBron money out here,
bro. Like I say all the time, one of only 2 fighters on the Forbes list. But you really got these mutant and mongoloid motherfuckers arguing on Twitter who the face of boxing is. It's like, bro, like your mom should have swallowed you for real, bro. Like, should have swallowed you, bro. Like,
hey, as a person who's a friend of a mongoloid, don't disrespect the mongoloids like that, man.
You right. I'm sorry. I shouldn't even brought them into this shit. You right. Shout out to my man Alfred Young with the super duper uber chat.
Arnie Mongoloid's here?
Nah, I don't think so.
Oh, then fuck him.
Not right now.
If Canelo is not the face of boxing, then why did PBC bring him over there?
If he not the face of boxing, why do they pay him more than they pay their own fighters?
Put together.
Right? Like
I love
PBC
that he
is
went
having
to Al Heyman.
PBC is having a blowout sale on O's. You right. Buy one, get one free. Buy the Charlo O and you get the Benavidez one for free.
Now I'm not gonna lie, he should be fighting Andre because it only makes sense for him to be fighting Andre first. Andre just had to fight.
Nah, I ain't going front. I'll say this though. Let's say Canelo. Let's just say right that like, bang, he fight fucking Charlo and Benavidez and all of that. I would laugh so hard if Andre don't come to the party. Like, damn, you just ain't shit. You wasn't never shit. You never became shit. And you just ain't, you can't say that he didn't fight nobody, bro. Like, you can't say Canelo didn't fight nobody. If he fight all them people on top of all the people that he fought, and you still out here not fighting shit, painting your nails, bro, just retire, bro. Just get out of here, bro.
I'm broken up that even that the thought that actually Canelo would give him a payday. He didn't earn his dues at all, Andrade. He didn't beat anybody.
But that is so, you know, that is so true. Like there's no way, bro. I'm like, yo, Jacobs fought people, bro. Jacobs fought Sergio Mora. He fought fucking Pirog. He fought fucking Quillen. He fought fucking Chavez, Golovkin, Ryder. Like,
dude, John Ryder has a better resume than him.
That's right? All these other guys, like even Saunders. Saunders fought Ryder when he was unbeaten. Eubank when he was unbeaten. Nick Blackwell, David Lemieux. He getting it in on motherfucking Andy Lee, getting it in for Canelo, getting it in. He not even retired yet. He about to come back. And I'm like, yo, how is it possible for Andre to be out here and all you did was, I can't name nobody good that you, like, who did he fight that?
Rosian.
Come on, B.
Hey, and by extension,
we got to throw in Jason Quigley, y'all. I mean,
hey, by extension, put some respect on Smith's name because I've been seeing people talk way too much shit about Callum Smith, man. Same guy who beat Groves, who was the #1 ranked. He beat Ryder, Lenin Castillo, Cesar Hernan, Reynoso.
You know, we ain't even got to do that, Alvo, because here's the real shit. Callum ain't sitting down there at 68 like a little hoe, squeezing into some skinny jeans so he could keep fighting little people. He up there with the motherfucking beast from the east, Artur. He not running from no smoke. Why David big 6'2", 6'3" ass can't go up there and do that? Cause he pet. I'm talking like he's a herb, bro. You can see that. Morrell got that man shook like, yo, David Morrell will take your lunch money, bro. He will. You better eat your school lunch in the staircase, bro. Because if you go in the cafe.
Hey, don't just pull up my profile pic, bro. You can't talk shit about this madman right here. Look at it.
Let me see. Hold up. I'm about to pull it up right now. Did I click the shit? My shit moving mad slow for some reason.
Can't hate on the next
my God.
What the fuck is that?
That's the monster, yo. That's the Arizonian monster, bro, in his onesie.
Yeah.
The monster in his habitat.
Word.
God, I'm getting Teletubby flashbacks.
And you know what the shit is? I'm gonna tell you the truth. This is what kills me about this situation. Let me say this: is that I could actually support Benavidez if he wasn't a liar. That's literally my problem with him. If you told me, like, let's say this is how David would have handled it, right? Let's just say he would have been like, look, I ain't going to disrespect Canelo because he paid his dues. I don't think I'm going to get that fight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fight who I can fight. If he would have came at it like that, and really that applies to any fighter, if he would have came with it like that, not only would I have respected that, I would have supported that. Like, yo, I dig it. Like, yeah, you can't rely on one fighter to be the focal point of your career, because that's what Andre did. And look at him. Look, you in your mid-30s, you ain't no signature fight, nothing. So if David and his team would have been like, look, we ain't gonna violate Canelo. We respect him. We respect what he's done for the sport. Awesome, right? But we don't think we're gonna get him because maybe he has other shit to do. A lot of people want to fight him. So we're gonna focus on who we could fight. You know, we're gonna try to do what we could do. And if he wants to fight us, cool. If they would have came at it like that, I wouldn't have had nothing bad to say. But when y'all start with this bullshit, and I'm like, fam, like, what is y'all talking about? Y'all don't want to fight nobody. David Morrell got 9 fights, B. Handle that. He got 9 fights, bro. It ain't like he out here 15-0, 20 and up. He got 9 fights. And y'all got to think about it. Like, I don't know if we want to do that, yo. That dude hit tight hard.
Because David also contradicted himself, I think, because he said that, I think in a recent interview with Boxer, he said that Canelo's not scared, but then you put up the post on Instagram, Canelo, why are you scared of me?
That's what I'm saying. Dude, you see that?
Why are we surprised?
They're fucking flip flopping like crazy.
This shit is bananas, bro. Just at the start of the show, I forgot who said it. Yo, his daddy was criticizing 5'7", 5'8" Canelo for not going to cruiserweight. But you saying your 6'2" son? Oh, he can't make that. He can't go up there. But you expect a low ass Canelo to go? It's like, bro, like y'all motherfuckers
y'all
is
playing
a bunch.
Games. Y'all playing games, man.
I'm gonna tell you what, bro. I see why Jose got shot. I know the story, and I see how it happened. It's your daddy, bro. Tiene la boca muy ligera. Tú tienes la boca muy ligera. You talk a lot of fucking shit, bro.
Look, deep down, we all know why Benavidez is scared of Morrell, because Morrell beats up tomato cans better than David does.
That's facts. I don't think Caleb would have went 12 rounds with David Mortal. I don't think he would have.
And Morrell's still a dangerous fight too. He better not lose that.
I've got Morrell 100%.
I think Morrell's a better fighter. He just doesn't have the experience for David.
Well, now that Canelo's on,
if you look at everything he can, if you look at everything he can do in the ring, he does everything better than David.
I mean, honestly, if that's how I see him, that the variety of punches, the movement, the defense, the balance of offense and defense, you know, whether or not he's just selling out and doing dumb shit because he thinks he could get a knockout. Like, no, this is a really good, balanced fighter. The only drawback that he's got 2, he doesn't have much of a gas tank, and he needs more experience. Now, hopefully, when he gets more experience, he'll get more of a gas tank, because you don't want to be one of them guys that round 6, that's it. Like you did what you was gonna do in the fight, and it's all downhill from here. That's one thing that David has to work on. He ain't got much of a gas tank. It could be a lack of experience that, he's not really used to fighting in 12 rounders because he hasn't been in that many of them. I think he's only been in 1. And you know, that's one of those things.
That was like his 3rd fight, I think. If I'm not mistaken.
Wasn't that the Kazakhstan guy?
Something Allen. He fought in the 3rd fight.
That's way back there somewhere.
No, the Kazakh was like his 7th fight, I think.
Yeah.
Were. And he just beat the shit out of Kamikaze. Shout out to Rada of the Storm. Since the rematch isn't possible, do you think Canelo will enjoy beating up every PBC fighter in front of Floyd and milking PBC for every possible dollar? I think so, because that's the smart play. Like, what they do to Canelo is unfair, because this is a guy who, you know, he won his first title at 154. This guy don't have the frame of a super middleweight. He literally, he's 5'8". He don't have a super middleweight frame. And he goes up there and gets beat at like heavyweight, where none of y'all want to go, and we supposed to clown him? Y'all motherfuckers scared to death. Andre called Dimitri Basic. All right, then, you so fucking special. Go up there and fight him. He ain't got nobody to fight. Go up there and fight him, since you so fucking special.
Well, Jules, why I saw on Twitter some dude posted, and I couldn't stop laughing. This dude, I don't know who this guy was, but he posted how, like, he said, do y'all remember when Charlo turned up on Bivol and had him shook in front of his manager?
I did. I seen that yesterday, and I'm like, on some real shit. Now, on some real shit, it's either these motherfuckers is using the hardest drugs or the hardest drugs. Like you probably see dragons and shit. Like you want some hard shit, or you just gaslight, and because you embarrassed that these is the guys that you support. You support a lot of clown shit. And you know what they say, birds of a feather.
Flock together.
Flock together. You know what I mean? Like, all I see is, y'all really do fuck with a lot of clowns. Like, Charlo is a clown, fam. Like, you can't see that? We shoot for undisputed. Bro, you not undisputed at middleweight. He's not undisputed at light heavyweight. What are you talking about, bro?
Meanwhile, you're broke and your wife is like,
wait, hold on,
clout
Jules.
chasing.
Hold on, Jules. It's that Tio undisputed. You don't understand what that is, bro. Where you have one belt and you're instantly undisputed anyway, bro.
And that's the other dumb shit. Like, yo, that it's been an influx. It's not like it's a lot of guys, because it really ain't. But it's been like a surge of weirdos. Don't you understand that Tio's 2-time? Like, what's the matter with you, bro?
I know where it started. I can tell you where it started.
Hey! Do not disrespect the 2-time undisputed champ like that,
bro.
We have Max Kellerman to thank. We have Max Kellerman to thank for this. He's piggybacking on that.
No, but Roy's saying that shit now too, and I'm like,
no,
he's making.
Well, hey, I can tell you where it started.
No, not Roy, man.
If you guys remember a couple of years ago, honest to God, it started with Wilder, man. Remember, it's only the green belt that matters.
Yeah,
he did say that. He did say that. But I'm gonna say that like it's
belt.
like that's how I know. I want to say this for all the Americans, right? Because the Eastern Euro guys, they real smart, and the Europeans, the other ones, they smart too. Americans are fucking dumb, because y'all the only motherfuckers saying that shit. Y'all the only ones actually falling for nobody else on the planet. Not the Canadians, not the Russians, not the Ukrainians. Nobody else, not the Brits. Nobody. It's just you stupid motherfuckers here in America talking that 2-time undisputed shit. What is wrong with a lot of y'all?
Max Kellerman's a sellout, bro.
Well, he's losing his show. He's gonna get fired by ESPN, so don't worry,
bro. He moves like a hoe, bro.
Is he really?
He is. Yeah, he absolutely is. They're gonna cancel his morning. They're gonna cancel his morning radio show, and this Just In show in the afternoon is going to Pat McAfee. So
it's because of that It's because of that pimple that he got right there. When he be on camera, that shit. I don't be wanting to see that shit. Like, yo, pop that shit, bro.
Shit, man.
He got a big ass pimple on the side of his shit. Like, you can't not see that shit, bro.
I never even saw that once until you.
Bro, I've been alive a lot longer than you, bro. I was alive when his mixtape came out. That shit hit the streets hard, B. That shit hit the streets like crack in '86, bro.
Would it go Teflon or aluminum?
Double doorknob, bro. That shit hit hard, bro. Shout out to Country Jules. Team Benavidez up here looking sus. Yeah, they looking sus and stupid, because they are sus and stupid. And I wanna take this time out to really offend people and make them upset. That if you Team Benavidez, you stupid. You a fucking idiot. If you a Benavidez fan, you showered in shit. You fucking moron.
Jules, why are we surprised? This is what he's been doing since at least the Caleb Plant situation. For years, dangled in front of Caleb Plant. Then he lost his belt because he couldn't keep his nose out of drugs. Very illegal, bad for you drugs.
He's not even a cool cocaine addict. Like, look, we can say what we want to say about Oscar, right? But Oscar is out here fucking these whores. That's what he do. When he sniff coke, it's party time. David's still like, how you still awkward? How are you still awkward and you sniffing coke? That's supposed to.
Y'all see that video of that?
Oscar is releasing horrible pop albums and making millions off of it. You ain't in the same level of pimp as Oscar.
Y'all see that video of the porn star saying that like she was fisting Oscar?
What?
I wish you never told me that information. Not gonna lie.
I do too, to be perfectly honest.
She said, "What's the weirdest?" Somebody asked her, "What's the weirdest thing she's ever done?" And with the most famous person, she said Oscar, and she was like running around chasing his ass. I don't know. It was really weird.
She landed a right cross in his booty hole in his brown eye.
I could be on this earth for another 29 years, and I would have been happy and not knowing that.
Bro,
it's a video, bro. It's a video.
Yeah, it's a video. I seen that. She said she punched him in the brown. That's
he got him
downtown on the brown.
She punched them in the brown, bro.
These niggas be freaks out here, bro.
Yo, but I ain't even like, man. Look, man, I ain't into that shit. I'm gonna be real, but the shit is that Oscar, like you, if you sniffing coke out here, you supposed to be winning, bro. And David still got them teenage pimple face vibes and shit, like, bro, like you just be mad nervous.
You know that's from the PEDs, right?
Probably, no, that probably is the PE. I mean, look, he got Guru Science. He got Memoir of the Year in the camp. So you know what time it is.
David doing coke is like a pimp who's nervous.
Bro, it's like
at his age, I don't know if you're supposed to be getting that much acting.
I mean, look, I'm gonna say this, right? This dude literally wrote a speech just to tell Caleb he's gonna whoop his ass.
You needed
to write a speech. You can't just You can't just freestyle like yo.
You can't
I'm
improv. You can't
up, right?
improv. You can't improv with that. Like
This motherfucker he wrote an essay, bro. Like he trying to like an enrollment essay. Like, yes, I would like to go to this college. Yes, I would like to hit you with my fit. Like, yo, you really, and he took it out and like paper and all of that. You can hear the papers crumbling and shit. Like, really, fam?
People and shit.
Well, no, you see, all that is irrelevant. The question is, did he double space it, and was it in MLA format?
Yeah, you're right. That is irrelevant shit. That and then you know what the shit is? It's like, look, it's certain shit, right? Like a lot of the good fighters, like the way that you could really tell, or at least one of the year marks of a really good fighter, is they stay in character. One of the red flags is when they can't stay in character. Now, that's not saying that because you not perfect every time that you a bad fighter. But when you talking about them elite fighters, like if you think a guy has the potential to make it as a light heavyweight or a cruiserweight, then at super middleweight, oh, you supposed to be killing them. And the fact that you didn't stop Caleb, I already, oh, you can't go to light heavyweight. They will fuck you up there, bro. They
Jules, you know why it was the ref's fault. Remember, it was his
man,
fault.
bullshit, man. Ain't nobody hearing that shit. Like, if you look at Crawford, for example, right, the 140-pound run, a part of the reason that a lot of people were confident that Crawford could go to 47 and be all is because he was annihilating people at 140. It wasn't like, oh yeah, he won it. No, he is beating the shit out of these people at 140. So when you look at David, it's like, hey, look, cool, you did what you did with Lemieux, and that's cool. But the fact that you didn't stop Caleb, it's a red flag. Because if you can't stop Caleb, how you gonna stop Bozdik? How you gonna stop Bivol? How you gonna stop Artur? How you gonna stop them guys up there when you can't stop a dude that been stopped by a littler dude than he is?
I have an answer.
Go ahead.
He's not because he's never going up there to fight those guys. That's why.
You're not fighting them people, bro.
And you keep saying it all the time, man. He's basic. He has a basic style. His cutting off the ring. He just, as a bigger fighter, you should be able to do that. How's Canelo tracking these guys like sharks, ready to take them out?
Y más pequeñito, que his legs are small, and he's still able to do that. Like Canelo's not perfect. Almost no fighter is perfect, but I don't think that the people that criticize him even know what eliticism is. They're like, yo, he do a lot of smart shit. Like, he not perfect, but who is? He do a lot of smart shit. You should be wondering why a guy who's shorter with smaller legs and smaller strides is able to keep the pressure on a guy to where he don't even got to hit him that much and he take him out. But big ass David, he's 6'2", supposed to be all this shit. He's holding me.
There's not a single for these three fights. There's not a single elite fighter or even a great fighter. Like in terms of level, none of these guys are. None of these guys are.
Well, maybe that's why he's scared to fight Morrell, because Morrell has that in him where he could actually be able to catch someone in a corner or corner him enough where he's gonna knock him out.
Morrell's gonna be that guy in a few years. I think
I gotta interview Morrell. I'm gonna do that shit in Spanish too, because he remind me, like, even though he Cuban, he remind me of my Oyes, my Dominicans back home, because of how the dude talk or whatever. I'm probably gonna get Morrell on here. Y vamos a hablar mierda de David, que ese tipo un pendejo, man. I hate that motherfucker. I hate his father. Yo, really? I don't even hate David. I hate his father. Like, yo, your daddy is a fucking idiot. You know that, right? You cool. David got a good little energy about him, but your whole team is full of fuckheads and fuckboys, and it's getting on you. That I remember when he was complaining about the PBC, right? He was like, yo, we looking dumb out here. This was like a year and a half ago. He's like, yo, we looking dumb out here because we all on the same side of the street, but we not fighting.
That's why
I was like, yo, that's when I liked him. I was like, yeah, you right, David. Shit, like, the fuck, yo. And then he started with the bullshit. Like, nah, son, you need to show some respect. That is a low ass man that is wrecking it. You've been at super middleweight forever, and you didn't do nothing there. How is a dude that much smaller than you come in here 11 months, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, that's it, unified? Ain't no excuses, bro. No excuses.
You know what's funny? I've never seen a guy who won a super middleweight title twice just make only, like, did he even make a defense?
Bro.
Like,
motherfuckers, you know what I love? They bring up Avni Yildirim a lot. They love to bring up Avni Yildirim to try to shit on Canelo. Like, bro, that was 1 year. It was a mandatory, but it was like 2 unification matches in between. It was the Smith and it was the Saunders, and in the middle, quick turnaround for Yildirim. Just like, yo, let's get this motherfucker out the way because he's overdue a title shot. Why is he overdue a title shot? Because he was David's mandatory first.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all motherfuckers got all these questions. How is a dude coming off a loss to Darrell the mandatory? Ask David Benavidez, bro. That was his mandatory first. The only reason he was still mandatory in 2021 is because Fat Boy lost his title in 2020. You're supposed to handle that. You didn't handle that. Canelo handled that. Canelo unified the division. And you out here, oh, I beat Caleb Plant. Fuck out of here.
And he still did a lot of numbers with that fight. If you could believe
También.
Come on.
Y mira, ellos estaban diciendo, I remember after the fight, ellos estaban diciendo que no, que Caleb, que he got fans too, que eso 800. I remember 800,000 con Caleb. I'm like, all right, so where was all them people when he fought David? Because he just fought David. Y'all motherfuckers ain't crack 100,000 with that shit.
77K.
Maldita vaina, coño. And and they wondering why I said that, like, yo, Canelo is saving the PBC from financial ruin, because you could have put Morrell in there with David, right? My dumb ass would have bought the fight because I'm a paying customer, right? I would have bought it, but not these bum motherfuckers on Twitter. No, I ain't gonna buy that shit. They don't buy shit. You don't understand that? These motherfuckers don't buy shit. They just talk. You're not gonna make no money with Benavidez
I'm not
versus
sure they
Morrell.
illegally stream it.
Bro, I don't even know what they do. They probably watch it from their house to their neighbor house, like their neighbor got cable and they just watch that shit like that.
Yo, that's actually been one of my biggest complaints these last 2 years at the PBC. This year's a good year for them, I agree, but every halfway decent fight is $85. That's not cool, man.
No, I will say they have boxing on lock this year. I'm not gonna lie.
No, they do. They do. But it's not better for us. Like, in other words, they're having a really strong year. I don't think anybody could question that. They really are. And the biggest fights this year are coming to us by way of them. But that results in a more expensive year for us.
Yeah, now we got to pay for it.
And overall, the undercards are going to be Look how stupid this is, right? Tell me why can't Boots and Frank Martin's fight, why can't that be on the undercard of Spencer Crawford?
Thank you. Thank you.
Why are those?
Has anybody seen that undercard?
Is
it,
bro?
Lord Jesus Christ!
Ain't Isaac fighting on that undercard? He fighting
yeah, they got another 2 fights of like I can't even. I don't know who these are,
bro.
Isaac's probably gonna win, but I really want him to lose.
Yeah, that would be.
That would be funny. That would be funny.
Need him out of boxing, bro. Get Isaac out of boxing, bro.
It's like, well, let me say this: Ennis versus Villa is not main event worthy. It's a good fight. I'm not knocking. No, that's a good fight. But
and the Frank Martin fight, it's not main event.
That's not those are not bad fights, but those are not main event. Like, no, that's a co-main, bro. Like, you bugging. Like, it's a co-main if it's anything. Y'all should have put that shit on there.
And Frank Martin's fight is not even a co-main, if I'm being real, bro.
Yo, is Frank Martin related to Charles Martin?
I don't think.
I think the cousins. I think the second cousins.
Walk this earth like a god, yo.
I think he's related to Sandor Martin, actually. You know,
I ain't even going Frank. Charles is about to get laid the fuck out.
Oh, he's about to get laid.
He about to fight. Whatchamacallit? He about to fight Jared Anderson.
You're about to.
Jared about to beat the shit out of him. Like,
about to fuck him up.
About to beat the shit out. Like, because he's standing in for the other dude. The other dude couldn't get a passport, so now Charles Martin.
He's actually about to meet God, bro. He's actually about to meet God.
If you thought Luis Ortiz fucked you up, bro, you thought he fucked you. Oh my God, Jared.
That fight doesn't go past 3.
I think it'll be over in. I think it'll be
Jules.
That's actually 4 rounds. It'll be over
in 3.
No, that's 1 round. That's a 1-round fight. I'm gonna be honest.
That's probably a 1 round. It's probably 1 round. It's probably
for real.
Jules, that was the perfect analogy. Jared Anderson is everything people try to pretend Luis Ortiz was. This giant power punching boxer who actually is very skilled and is scary.
Nah, I'm gonna say they should schedule Jared 2 fights that day, because that Charles Martin fight, that shit is not going. They should schedule him another fight. Like, once he finish Martin, let the other dude come in the ring, because it's like
KSI.
But no, yeah,
it's a 2 fights in 1 night.
Put it on the free YouTube.
Bro, y'all know that shit ain't going the distance, bro. Y'all
be
know
like George Foreman.
Be
like George Foreman. The 3 fights in a row.
Dead
For
ass.
real.
If that shit goes past 5 rounds, then I really don't know shit about boxing. Swear to God.
Bro, listen, it could be like, who remember Diggstown with Lou Gossett Jr. when he was fighting like 100 people in the same night? They could do that with Jared, bro. Just get
old shit, bro. I never know.
It's got to be some old heads. Remember Diggstown, bro. Lou Gossett Jr. He was a fighter. He had to fight like a couple of guys all in the same night. You could do that with Jared. Just get Eric Molina, Robert Helenius, and Charles Martin. I bet you Jared Anderson could beat all 3 of them motherfuckers in the same night. No cap. He can knock all 3 of them motherfuckers out in the same night.
Jules, you know I watch Eric Molina's fight with Alan Bavik every now and then just to laugh because how he got put down like in the first 5 seconds.
Bro, yeah, like I don't know why he's still fighting, bro. I don't know, like he's in the pursuit of brain damage. Like he not going to stop till his brain look like applesauce. Like
is Anderson still in his 300 pounds? Has he finally gone down a little bit?
Not Jarrell Miller, Jared Anderson, bro. Not Jarrell Miller.
High. I apologize.
But nah, like I don't understand why those are not on the undercard. I don't understand.
I don't understand that shit neither. Yo, Top Rank needs to step it up this year, bro. Like they getting left behind. Like they are though.
They are.
Like
even
I was.
Too. I love my matchroom. Y'all know I love my matchroom. But this year's been very
it's dry. It's dry. It's dry. But I would say it's PBC at number 1 this year. Matchroom is second. Top Rank is third because it's like, y'all did Taylor versus Lopez. That was a good fight though. That was a good fight. Valdez versus Navarrete is going to be
that's coming up.
That's put Top Rank at 2 and then Matchroom at 3.
I wouldn't do it that way. I wouldn't do it that way.
Don't forget, Top Rank's doing Inoue versus Fulton. That's gonna be
Wood versus Lara. That was a good ass fight.
Is that this year? That was this year, right?
That was the rematch. The rematch.
Matchroom this year gave us Wood versus Lara, Taylor, Cameron, and
I felt like I'm missing one.
Some is missing.
They're giving us Montana Love versus Hitchens later this year. I'm really interested in that fight.
Bro,
you know what's going to happen.
Shit out of him, bro.
Hitchens is going to fuck him up, bro. Like that's an easy one too. Hitchens going.
You see, that's why Top Rank's number 2. Eddie doesn't have anything else to say, bro.
I can't say that. Like I don't think. It's too soon for me to be like. Nah.
Top Rank this year gave us Loma Haney, Taylor versus.
Word, you right. They did give us Loma, but it was a robbery though.
No, it doesn't matter.
It was a robbery, bro. It was a robbery, bro.
So there's a saving grace for Matchroom. So allegedly, as I heard, in August, AJ wants to come back. Then there was the AJ versus Franklin fight earlier on this year, and then if we do get the December in Abu Dhabi, that there is like Matchroom does have things coming up that are going to do a lot of numbers.
That's true.
Eddie's kind of stupid for not pursuing that Jarrell Miller fight. I don't know. I know he doesn't want to, but people seem to want that fight. And
because it's like you got a big fat guy to talk a lot of shit. Like you want to see him. I want to see Jarrell Miller get CTE. I want that. Like I need that in my life to see him get CTE. I put him in there.
He needs to run it back in MSG, bro. That'll sell, bro. That would be good.
I think I do agree with that. Like if they did, like that's a good fight. Like we got to stop acting like we don't, because we're realists. These altruistic fake motherfuckers got to stop acting like they care about pads. Y'all don't care about pads.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Who cares about
Roy
that
Jones
shit?
Jr. got into the hall fucking.
Well, they all
do the gills and pads.
With
Come on.
pads. With pads.
They all do
pads. That's baseball.
So most promoters are fucking hypocrites because you got Lou DiBella criticizing Eddie, but he signed John Pascal. Shit like that.
Bro, those guys going 15 rounds back in the 80s, bro, they were all on that shit. Heavy on
pads, bro. Like, I need more steroids in boxing, bro. More steroids, more ring girls, more cocaine, more everything, bro. Shout out to Still Mills. In the process of learning Spanish, so it's greatly appreciated when you speak it. Banging Brody, I'ma hop on a panel one day. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. And you know what I'm saying?
It's the same energy as Queensberry talking shit about Canelo, but fucking Tyson Fury's on the roster, and he got Nandrolone less than a decade ago.
And they try so hard to act like that shit didn't happen. Like they really do though. Like they'll talk about anything else or anyone else. This clown, like Brody, just because you tried to fight 4 people, it's mad other people you could fight. Let's stop playing around. You could fight Michael Hunter. You could fight Martin Bacoli. Frankie Sanchez ain't doing nothing. F.A. Ajagba ain't doing nothing. The real reason you still sitting out here is because you don't sell like that. That's reality. Like, you don't sell like that. You need somebody to help you. And the WBC actually enabling this shit. Like, oh, we're not going to crown a man. Bro, go down your ranks. Have 2 other guys fighting an eliminator. And let's get the show on the road now. We're not going to crown Mendy 30 for Tyson Fury. Like, man, get off that dude dick, bro. He don't even sell like that for you to be on his dick like that.
I have
WBC gets on a lot of people's dicks for no reason whatsoever. And it's crazy. They got on Charlo's dick. They got on...
Charlo is WBC champion, and we will support him. Like, man, shut the fuck up, bro. Give Carlos that fucking belt.
Well, if you think about it, Jules, I have this hypothesis now. I'm telling you, fanboys have CT. Think about it. They have selective memory loss. They have confusion. Their judgment's been impaired for a long time. They have horrible impulse control, aggression. Makes sense, man. I can see it.
Now I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette, and I will be right back.
And Jules is what we and Jules has
Rolly versus Barroso.
And Jules has
that was a classic, bro.
That was a class. That's actually fight of the year. I'm not gonna
classic mistake. If you
Storm Lord Barroso.
That's fight of the year, bro.
High comedy.
You know what's crazy too, and I realized it. That fight really showed me who actually doesn't know shit about boxing. I don't like using that phrase, but when I saw people say, you know, Barroso would give a lot of people at 140 some problems, I laughed so hard I couldn't believe my mind.
Well, based off that win,
he said that shit.
Well, do you remember how Boots looked against Shukatsi and people were saying Shukatsi is this killer at 147? I remember.
They always try to gas up some bullshit, bro. Like, it's just Rolly's just ass, bro. We've been known Rolly's ass, but you know.
Well, remember when Donaire gave Inoue problems in the first fight? Everyone says, "Oh, Inoue was not that good. Donaire's so old and broken down." And then Donaire won a world title in 2 rounds in his next fight.
Yeah, literally.
He's like,
literally, he destroyed Ubali, bro. Like, what was it? Just walk right through him.
He destroyed Ubali.
Poor guy. I think he made him retire too.
Oh, actually, he just came back. Actually.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Good.
I think he's actually on the He either just fought or he's on the undercard with Nonito. Actually.
Also, I was going to ask: does anyone know what's happening to like Richard Torres? Is he like injured or something?
I don't know, man. I've been wondering about that as well. I've been wanting to see him back for a while. I'm not sure. He's being too inactive. I don't like him on the couch for that long because I fuck with Torres. I like Torres.
He has been active.
I don't like anyone. I don't like anyone on the couch. Yeah, I don't like anyone on the couch for so long after what we've been seeing. Like, no. Steve Kim is proven right big time. Inactivity is killing these guys.
Exactly, bro. Like,
100%.
I'm keeping it honest. I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. I like Jamel, but Jamel is the worst undisputed champion of all time, bro. How do you become undisputed and just go inactive for a whole year and a half?
Because of money, all want money, big ass paydays. That's all they want nowadays.
Well, if he's about that payday life, he'd do the fight in Australia because that's where the payday is.
And Tim Zoo, he's getting better, man. He's dangerous.
I still favor Jermel, but I don't favor as much as I
more
used to.
Away, Tim is going to be better.
If he comes back, he has to fight Tim right away, which I don't think is actually going to happen. I don't think.
I feel like Tim might win the first one, but Jamal might get him on the second one.
If you're winning the first one, is insane. If you're better than Tim Zoo, prove it. You can prove it. You can fight. You can beat him anywhere.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I really Tim definitely does deserve the match, but I want to see the Crawford fight.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I'm excited for that one, bro.
Probably not going to get that.
I think we can. I think we can get that.
No, honestly, first I'd rather see Zoo versus Charlo. I'll tell you what, man.
Because he needs to warm up.
Zoo's been wanting that fight for a while, man. It's not Zoo's fault Charlo's on his ass for a year. It's the same way it's not Canelo's fault the other Charlo's on his ass for 2 years. He's earned that shot, so he should get it next.
Zoo has earned the shot. That's why he gets
the shot. He definitely does.
Big Tony just wiped the floor with Carlos here. Give him his title shot.
all of you. But if it came down to it, to protect the fight, I'd rather Jamel fight like some.
In a perfect world, if Tim actually beats Jamel, then Crawford could fight him next. Crawford could fight Tim if he beats Jamel.
He should fight Brian Mendoza, and then he could fight Crawford as a tune-up, and then he'll fight Crawford. That's just me because I really do.
You know why I don't say that? You know why I don't say it? I don't agree with that. Like, that's the problem with boxing. Too many special favors. Tim has been fighting, right? And every time he fight, he got to pay sanctioning fees. So if it's cool for y'all to take the sanctioning fees from me, right? The sanctioning fees ain't frozen, right? Right. So I want my title shot. And no, I don't want to wait. I've been mandatory since last year. Why the fuck should I wait? Whatever the fuck he got going on with somebody else, that's you and them. Either give me my fight or give me my belt. One or the other. Fuck out of here. Like,
they can't freeze the sanctioning fees, Jules, because those WBC sanctioning fees are going to really important causes, like making Mario Suleiman a $40 million businessman with only one business, being the president of the WBC.
Exactly. But it's a non-profit organization. They don't profit.
But thank you for that's what I'm saying, man. Look, it's not Tim's fault. Charles been on his ass for a year. All right, so he should I don't think Charlo should get a tune-up. He's got a mandatory. If people are on Canelo's ass because he's not fighting his Mandos, what about Charlo? Where your Mandos at?
Exactly.
And Tim is next in line. Like, even
what does a WBC stand for?
That's actually WBO, but WBC also has a mentor for Charlo. I think it's Mendoza at this
Brian Mendoza. He last in the rotation though. He next in the rotation after Tim, and then whenever the WBA decides to crown somebody because they don't have nobody.
That's supposed to be somewhere in the rotation.
Bakram Merchant. Yo, really, it's supposed to be the IBF, but for whatever reason,
been mandatory for like 4 years.
He's gonna lose his shot to Kurbanov. I already see it in the future, man.
Probably, more than likely.
One day it's gonna be just an unfortunate.
Don't go to Russia and fight that man. That's all I gotta say.
Motherfucking Mr. Calderon. Shout out to Mr. Calderon who says, "Yo, what up, Jules? I'm late. Love Canelo. Stay quiet and shut them all up with one move, because that's how bosses move, y'all." Sugar Shane Barroso. Ow, Sugar Barroso, bro. Top 5, pound for pound. Sugar Barroso out here.
Canelo went right straight to the boss. He was like, "Oh, y'all have that much money, but you can't seem to keep your story straight? Well, I'll go to your boss, Al Heyman, and we'll get this sorted out. The adults will take care of this. You all just, be cute on Twitter."
Because these motherfuckers like to act stupid when it's convenient. You think Samson Lukowicz has $50 million?
Where did $50 million?
Where he got 50 mil from? Where? And Stefan. Oh, because Stefan would never lie, right?
I mean, does he have a side operation? Does he have a side operation in Colombia?
He took out a little loan.
No, but here's the real question I have now. Now they all look like retards because so Espinoza said that, oh yeah, Lukowicz sent the contract, but at the same time Al Heyman is talking to Canelo to get him 3-fight deal on the PBC. Like, all three of them have 3 different stories. Like, that's the issue.
Stefan said he sent a contract. Lukowicz was literally on. It's no contract. It's proposal. No contract. I never say 50. Yo, you literally on camera giving a dollar amount, fam. What are you talking about? None of y'all could get. And I'm supposed to believe these morons. It's like a fucking clown car. It's like the Three Stooges or some shit. It's Stefan, it's Samson, and it's David Favre. It's like, y'all motherfuckers is on some real clown shit out here, B.
The Three Stooges, man.
For real, just for Canelo to go over your head. Now look, they announced Sonny Edwards versus Bam Rodriguez. I want y'all picks now.
Oh,
I'll take Bam.
That's a
Jules. I tweeted this out to you. Mexican hands plus British chins equals bad odds for the Brit. I don't care. I've seen it too many times. These Brits do really, really well against domestic opponents or guys who can't hit hard. They get in there with a guy who will go at them and hit hard, and they go down. Sonny has shown me nothing to say that he's any different.
I'll say this. I think it's the body attack. I thought about the fight when they announced it. I'm like, one thing I can see, I could see him hurting. I could see him going to the body on Sonny and slowing him down and then beating him up. That's what I could see. Bam is one of them guys that fight to the level of his opposition. You put him in there with somebody good, he'll rise to the occasion. Put him in there with somebody, he gonna look,
might slack a bit, yeah.
Because that's how he looked the last 2 fights. He's kind of, But he beat the shit out of Sorum B-Side, bro, and I ain't never going to
Squad dress too. Schooled him. Yep.
But I would say this about Andres Campos. Yeah, he beat him, but remember, like if Andres wanted in, he got in, and if Bam gets in and he hits him, I can see Sonny going down.
Yeah, I think he's I honestly, even though I like Sonny, and it's a 50-50 fight, so there's no wrong answer until the fight is over. But the one thing I keep seeing is I feel like Bam's gonna go to his body. Like they know, like bro, this dude like to move around a lot, so we got to go to his body.
He has to trap him.
I feel like Sonny just doesn't fight
I
like
think that's
complicated fighters at all. There's no fighter that'll pull an angle on him. There's no fighter that's gonna really do anything interesting. Most fighters that fight him either come straight forward or come straight forward. That's about it. There's nothing really subtle about it.
It's a lot easier said than done. Sonny is elusive as fuck, bro.
Yeah, like it's not like Sonny is a piece of shit. Like Sonny's a damn good fighter, to be real with you. Like that's why look, I could see a way that Sonny wins, because Sonny's not one of these guys that, well, I need to be way out there on the outside to be in the fight. No, Sonny's good in the pocket, actually. The thing is, I'm like, yo, the pivots I see from Bam, if he could shift or pivot and then hit him to the body, that's his ticket. Like, yeah, you got to slow him down, because if you don't slow him down, he's going to be boxing circles around you. So you got to go to the body. And I think Robert Garcia knows that much. Like, yeah, we got to slow him down. We got to wear him out. We got to throw punches and bunches, wear him out, hit him to the body. And then when he finally start to wilt, like round 7, 8, we going to put it on him. It's not easy, though. Like, Sonny is a damn good fighter. Like he's a damn good fighter. Like, don't get it twisted.
If Bam can't cut off the ring and he performs kind of like he did in his last fight, Sonny will embarrass him.
Well, where do you think Sonny's going to fight him, inside or outside? It's not like Sonny don't fight on the inside. He does. Watch the Wasim fight. He was inside with Wasim. Watch the Vargas. What was the guy's name? Was it Vargas? No, Alvarado. He was on the inside with Alvarado, cutting angles and shit, shifting and shit, countering. Like, nah, he do some shit. I just don't think he could get Bam's respect, and that's the main thing. Like, you're not gonna get his respect, bro. I don't think you don't crack hard enough to get his respect. So I'm kind of leaning towards Bam a little bit, but we'll see now. What's y'all picks, motherfuckers?
Oh, I said Bam already. Yeah.
Bam for round 7, I think.
Oh, I'm gonna just say the decision. I'm not going with that for.
Michael, what the fuck? Don't be quiet, Michael. Who you picking?
The fans win.
Come on, Michael.
Pussy.
Don't ride the fence, you motherfucker. Motherfucker.
I think Canelo got him. Yep.
Shout out to Mr. Calderon. Shit. Fucking should have moving slow. Shit. I see Nello fighting Morel instead of Boo Boo in that 3-fight deal. Look, man, I'm going to say what is going to make everybody uncomfortable. They want Errol to be one of them fights.
That's a bold assumption that Errol beats Crawford.
Yeah, right. Like,
no, I didn't say he will. I said they want. So, Bud, Terrence, if you listening, knock that motherfucker out, because that's what they want.
Do people forget the weight classes for a reason? If you fought at 147 most of your career, you're not going to go automatically to 168.
They'll probably try to do it at a catch weight of 164, which is what they wanted to do before. When they offered him the deal the first time, they wanted to do it at a catch weight of 164. Not that I think it matters, because Canelo will fuck you up. You know that, right?
I don't think he's gonna do that anyway. I think he's probably just gonna be like, yeah, no, you come to 68, or you could pick someone else.
This is Manny Pacquiao and Oscar De La Hoya's fault, because those motherfuckers, elite motherfuckers, traveled up weight classes like they was cookies and just beat everybody. And now everyone thinks it's so easy. No, it's not. What those was insane.
You know what Errol said? He's not here for a long time. He's not here for a good. Look, he said some shit, and what he said
here for
was
a good time, not a long time.
There you go.
What did he say?
Say it again.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Sounds like a rap song.
If Crawford knocked that motherfucker out, right? Y'all think he just gonna keep fighting? No. He get the money fight with Crawford, and then another money fight with Canelo, and then he could go back to fucking his horses on the barn.
If you think he's gonna go up 17 pounds, he really will be in here for a short time.
For the bread at Jared's house in Texas, he'll do it.
But here's the thing: if he again, this is just a lose-lose for Canelo. If he fights Spence, he's ducking Andre. If he fights Andre, he's ducking Spence. So
Andre, listen,
hold on. no one's hearing that shit, bro. No one's hearing.
No one cares about Andre.
Look,
Huggers don't care about Andre.
I don't care about Andre either. But you know what's gonna happen? The person he doesn't fight is the person he's ducking.
I'm just gonna tell you. Let's just say that Canelo in this scenario, right? That he fights Charlo and he fights Spence and he fight Benavidez. Whatever happens, right? Nobody on earth give a fuck about Andre. Probably like 5 people on this whole planet that would
know who he is.
Nobody give a fuck about that guy.
I said, if Canelo actually fights Andre at the end of that contract, I will truly believe he's gonna retire right after that shit. Because he's like, you know what, bro? I think I've cleaned out the house properly now. I got rid of the David Benavidez on the wall. I got rid of the Charlos under the couch. And I got rid of the Andres in the toilet with the plunger. It took a while. I got rid of it. So,
yeah, guys,
I'm done.
That'd be funny as shit, yo. Like, if he just like, all right, I did it all. See ya. And Andre just...
In that analogy,
crash later, guys.
Because nobody been on Canelo dick harder than Andre. By and large, like, fam, you really on his dick to the point where you didn't do nothing. You didn't do nothing at 54. You didn't do nothing at 60. You ain't doing nothing at 60. All you think about is Canelo.
If you want to fight with him that bad, why don't you fight Zach Parker?
The best thing both Canelo and Triple G ever did was not even acknowledge Andrade exists. It's fantastic.
I think Triple G don't even know who he is. Like, if you ask who is that, I think Dramacher. He don't know who Andre is, bro. Don't know who Andre is, bro. And anybody could pretend. See, look, man. I understand that it's tribalism in this world, and it's tribalism in sports, because tribalism is what sells tickets. Tribalism is what moves the needle. So I understand that there's a place for it, right? But when the only thing they like about you is based on tribalism, because it ain't boxing, bro. Who the fuck did he fight? Who did he fight? What's the most entertaining Andre fight, bro? Where you was on the edge of your seat, biting your nails and shit.
Like
Liam Williams?
Yo. And call me crazy. I think I might be crazy. But I swear to God,
I think I was fucking a hole when that Liam Williams fight was happening.
I swear to God, there were no Andre fans before he signed to that one fight with PBC. I swear to God, I never saw a single Andre fan before that.
Nah, bro, it's this one guy. Wait, it's this one guy in my comments. His name is Punch Quote. He loved Andre. I'm like, yo, you must be his like brother or some shit. Cause like, nah.
Isan.
It's probably
Isan. You think it's Isan or an alien?
I mean, like, you know what I really think? Honestly, I think that's his dad.
Oh,
I might be bugging out, but I'm like, nah, you're not going to tell me that you watching him. I'm saying, like, yo, like, I feel like whoever that is, they know Andre. I just get that energy. They're like, yo, y'all probably know him. Like, it's probably your neighbor or something, B. Because I'm like, you're not going to tell me you a fan of this guy. Like, ain't no way. Like, look, Chris Eubank Jr. beat Liam Williams way easier and way better than Andre.
True.
Berlanga, he beat fucking Desmond Nicholson way better and way easier than Andre. It's for that reason. I think he probably gonna knock Jason Quigley out. If Andre did this, he gonna do that.
Did Andre did this with Quigley?
Yeah, no, he knocked him out in 2
rounds.
No,
he knocked him out. He knocked him out quick. He knocked him out quick. That was his last matchroom fight.
2 rounds, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which means that Quigley ain't even gonna make it to the ring for the Berlanga fight. He gonna faint in the parking lot.
No, he might.
Referee gonna wave it off.
I mean,
it's over.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie.
Call me crazy. I see Edgar struggling with this guy a bit.
For Eddie's sake, bro. Edgar has to make a statement this weekend. He has to look good. He has to look good. Not
like, bro, if he goes the distance with Quigley, oh my God,
he just has to look good.
Bro.
I mean, like, look, we got 2 shows tomorrow, so we got that. We got Berlanga Quigley, but we also got fucking Adama as well.
J-Rock getting knocked out.
J-Rock getting knocked out, bro. Like, you already know, like
he's getting knocked out on the ring.
PBC done. They did him dirty giving him this fight, bro. They didn't.
They must not like him. They must not like him
because Carlos is gonna fold him, bro. He's gonna fold him.
Yo, what was the weight of Jarrett Hurd's last fight? Who was that guy that beat the shit out of him? The Spanish guy.
Oh, who was that? Who was that guy?
That came down to 160.
It was 160.
That was at
160.
What was the guys that? Because
I can't remember his name. I know you mean just I can't remember his name though either.
Because that's why I kind of feel like they doing Williams dirty. Because like, damn, dog, they gonna put you in there with a dumbass. Damn, like they could have put a dumbass in there with that Spanish guy that beat the shit out of her.
You talk about Santana?
Whatever his name was, I forgot the motherfucking name. I don't know.
Got Jose Armando
Vladimir Hernandez.
Residuals.
Residuals.
Yeah,
Rendezvous.
That's what it was. Rendezvous.
It was Rendezvous. And yo, he beat the shit out of Jarrett Hurst. I'm like, that would have been a good, sensible fight. But then again, if you a Dames, you interim champion, they playing around with you. Why would you fight Rendezvous? Like, so it's just fuck me then, right? Y'all just gonna put me in here with Rendezvous. I ain't doing that. I hurt my leg. I ain't fighting.
Well, here's the thing. If Adames fights and beats J-Rock, which he probably will, his resume is now 10 times better than not Andre's, Charlo's, because that's probably Charlo's best win, J-Rock.
Yeah, to me, that actually is Jamal's best win. That's the best I've ever seen him, to be honest. Like, other than that, like, I don't know. I don't really give him credit for Sergey, because Sergey was coming off an L and a year of inactivity. So it's like, bro, come on, like that you supposed to look like that under them circumstances with that guy, because that dude he's in the shit. Other than that, I don't give him credit for Sergey, and I think, look, unbeaten Julian Williams at 154, that's the best win of your career. Other than that, the rest of that shit is just dinner rolls.
Jules, you want to hear something crazy? The version of Sergey that was in there with Jaime beats the version of Jamal that was in there with Montiel.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. But that could just be that Jaime ain't shit. Like, let's be real too. Because
he
could just be that.
Yeah.
Come on now, like it's Jaime, bro.
I'm trying to agree more. They said that Jaime's like what's it called? He's a future journeyman in progress, and I was like, yeah, I can see it.
I can see that. Like,
what, 44 now? Yeah.
Really, he had 2 L's on his record already.
The data's loading. The data's low. Because, bro, who are you going? It's like the belts would have to go vacant, and you would still have to match him soft. Like, let's say every belt at 168 goes vacant. You would still have to match him soft for him to win a belt. You still would.
He can't beat a single prospect.
I don't like David Benavidez that much, and I think he dog washes Munguia. I'm being honest.
He
with
will.
you.
He would. Yeah. He would.
Fuck him. Honestly, I think even Plant can be Munguia, and I'm being honest with you, man.
Nah, I could see Munguia in him. The Jimmy Kelly fight, but longer. It'll be like the Jimmy Kelly fight, but instead the knockout will happen like in the 11th for the 12th. Like, it'll be like that. You know what I mean? But Plant don't got
Caleb's
Munguia,
gas tank is too bad.
No, because Dennis Hogan went the distance with Munguia, bro.
That's
and he
true.
won that shit.
Dennis was giving him the business, B. He was giving him the business. I mean, shit, man. I'm sorry.
And Caleb could still work you if you trash. Like,
they can't protect you.
Yeah, but being real with y'all, if in a vacuum, if they made that fight, I would pick Jaime to stop him late. I would Caleb to be up on the cards wide. I'm talking about like wide, and I can still see him getting
He's gonna
stopped.
be 9-0 and just go to.
Bro, he's gonna be like 9-10-0 going. He gonna 9-10-0 going into the 12th or whatever, and he'll get knocked out. Like, because his gas tank is that bad.
But here's my question: when was the last like actual like decent boxer Munguia fought? Like pure boxer?
Jimmy Kelly.
So exactly. So it's like Munguia doesn't have like a good like the people Munguia knocks out and beats are people that really don't move around that much. They get hit. Like, I love Sergey, don't get me wrong. I think he won that fight, don't get me wrong. But I like Sergey. But Sergey doesn't really move. He just kind of goes at you.
Yeah. Yeah, he cut angles. He cut low angles to get in, and then he let him go. But I'm going to say, I've seen him fight 2 movers. I've seen Munguia fight 2 movers. It was Patrick Alati at 154. Not that that's a great name, because it isn't. And Jimmy Kelly. Those are the 2 guys I seen that he fought that, like, they move. They want to box. They want to stick and move, stay on the outside. And yo, it's like, nah, son, you don't beat nobody. You're not gonna beat nobody.
And he looked like ass against Jimmy Kelly. Let's be honest.
It looked like ass. He's getting outboxed. It's like, but that's what makes him entertaining. That he really be getting fucked up. It's like it's entertaining. Like, you know what I mean? It's entertaining.
Among fight is worth the price, but he ain't shit.
Yeah, he ain't shit. Stagger Lee Good says Mungia from Prospect to Gatekeeper. He an undefeated gatekeeper. He an undefeated gatekeeper.
That is an accomplishment.
Bro, he not gonna beat nobody, bro. Like, nah, you don't beat shit. Bro.
You know what he is, bro? He's like boxing.
Yo, can I just say real quick, man? If Caleb Plant was a vehicle, like his gas tank was a vehicle, just full screen me, Jules. Look what it would be.
A Hummer 2.
A Honda Fit.
No, it would be this.
Oh no!
It's too soon. Nah, it's too soon, bro. It's too soon, bro. Come on now.
Hey, you going to hell for that one, man.
You going straight to hell, bro. You going airmail. You going airmail to hell, bro.
You going one place further than hell. You going to California.
Just like that sub. Caleb can't take no pressure, bro.
You can't. Yo, what's the matter with y'all? Yo, what's the matter with y'all, man? Like, nah.
I gotta chill, bro.
Shout out to Get Hands. Keep in mind, Jaime. Yo, that's true. Jaime versus Gabe.
Let's get on the controller and just stop.
Jaime versus Gabe was competitive. Like, it wasn't that was one sided. It was
Gabe
literally
gave that work, man. Gabe gave that work, bro.
He's touching him and all of that. Like,
wait, was that shit actually steered by a controller, or was that just like?
No, yeah, that's real. That's real. They was using that's real.
Apparently, that's something they do all the time, where they have a controller. But the thing is that it's not a wireless controller that they were using. It's a wired controller, because if it's wireless, something can interrupt the signal.
Man, listen, bro. I don't look. Apparently, they made many of those trips with that particular vessel. So who knows specifically what it was? The only thing I'm gonna say is, look, them dudes ain't do nothing to me. So as far as I know, I ain't got no reason to be callous. Like, nah, that's fucked up. Them guys dying like that. I don't
know why people are making fun of them just because they're rich and they died. Like, that's kind of shitty. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, like, I don't know. The motherfucker ain't do nothing to me. Like, what the fuck am I going? Like, he ain't do nothing to me. Like, shit, you saying, oh, cause they rich, they must have done something bad. Bitch, you poor and you do bad shit all the time. Like, that the fuck, yo? Chill. Like, that's still people that, what got my attention about it is that's a fucked up way to die. I would not want to die like that.
Bro. But apparently they felt like
700 migrants died in a fucking boating accident in the Mediterranean. Nobody gave a shit.
Apparently it's like immediate. Like, they didn't even really know that they died. Like, with all the pressure, like, their body gets like vaporized in like a second, pretty much.
Yeah,
I guess the horrible thing. The horrible thing is that apparently his wife, he's like the grandchild or great grandchild of a couple that died on the Titanic.
It's fucked up. So like, what stands out about that? Like, look, motherfuckers die every day. There are motherfuckers dying right now.
Yep.
Why does that stand out? Because that is a horrible fucking way to die. That is terrifying. You all the way in the ocean, all the way in the bottom of the bottom of the bottom, and the shit is squeezing the shit. Like, yo, that's a horrible way to die, bro. That's why that shit stand out. Like, motherfucker die in a car accident. Well, that's regular. Motherfucking a plane blow up. Oh, you know that happens. You know what I mean?
So apparently on the comms, the motherfucker was saying slight leakage, and they continued.
Oh, then it was definitely an implosion.
Oh yeah, it was.
It was a gas.
They got like crushed like a soda can or whatever.
Yeah, it was a gas leak.
God.
What it was.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yo.
Horrible.
It was the gas and the pressure or some shit. Bro.
That's a horrible way to go out.
So yeah, bottom line is you're going to hell.
At least they felt no pain.
I hope they didn't, bro. I hope they didn't.
It's not like they waited and suffocated to no air. So like at least it was like immediate.
Yo, man, rich people got too much time
West
on
Side
their hands,
said it,
man.
bro. I'm sorry, bro. It's natural selection. I'm sorry.
Nah, natural selection is the presence of diseases in the human populace. That's actually natural selection. Whenever the human race needs to be thinned out, there will be some kind of a virus that pops up, and I look at that as natural selection. This is just some fucked up shit. You know what I mean? And I'm like, why would you go into the depths of the ocean with some shit no bigger than a condom? That shit look like a condom. That look like a King Kong condom. Like that's that shit look like.
You know, in 2016, that company got sued for the same issue. They had a problem with when they were going down. They had a problem with the gas pressure or whatever. They got sued with the exact same problem that they died with. Ain't that shit crazy?
Jesus. But you know what? I guess it's getting addressed now.
But you know what's weird to me? That apparently they heard.
I mean, what's messed up is it usually takes fucked up shit to happen for major issues to be addressed.
Well, the other thing is that you are gambling with your life for what is a tour. Like, bro, there's plenty of pictures of the sunken Titanic from when James Cameron down there. The fuck, what is down there that you need to see, bro? Like, it's an old ship, bro. Well, all right.
If you
apparently it's disappearing, like it's rusting away, so it's not going to be there anymore.
Cares, bro? Like James Cameron already went there. Kate Winslet's titties, motherfucking Leo sketchpad. You seen it, bro? Like it's clear enough.
Do y'all know why that movie is why I haven't gone on a cruise?
I don't want to go on a cruise.
See, I just can't do it. You know what I mean?
Well,
I just can't.
If you guys
I have. It's actually a lot of fun. I would recommend it.
If you guys remember a couple of years ago, not a couple, I think it's been about 7-8 years now. If you guys remember the Costa Concordia, how that ship basically crashed into because of a stupid what do you call it, captain of the ship. So like honestly, fuck that.
I mean, but even though Titanic was a disappointment, like there's one funny part of the movie where the guys were just kept playing the violin.
If I was built for swimming, I would have flippers. All right.
No, I don't need to be out in the ocean. Ain't nothing out there for me, bro. Like the fuck,
I'm good right here, man.
Listen, all the shit on that cruise is on land. What's on the cruise? What pussy is pussy on land? Snacks is snacks on land. What, a pool? It's a pool on land. I'm good, bro.
I can get that anywhere. I can go to the movies.
Fucking like, fuck, I look like going on that shit. Like, nah, I'm good, bro. Yeah, I could do that shit. Just like that SpaceX bullshit. Think I want to see I don't need to see the Earth. When you go up there, take some pictures and I'll look at them. I'm not getting in that shit. You bugging. Like, nah, wait.
I don't want to be lost in space, man. I don't want to be lost at sea. I just want to stay on the ground.
You got to figure that something is wrong with a motherfucker to where all the shit you trying to see by going down there, you can literally see it remotely. So what the fuck are we doing?
Bro, you know that the deeper you go down the sea, you're basically getting a history lesson in the history of the animals, bro. Like that ass.
And bro,
that's how fucking deep it goes.
That shit don't make, to me, in this era where you could have had a camera and a system and all of that and send that down. Like if you that pressed, I need to see the Titanic. You dumb motherfucker. You can see it, but you don't need to be there. What the fuck are you trying
to watch the movie? Shit.
The
movie has titties in it. Why didn't you just watch the movie?
Make it movie night with the missus. The girls love that shit.
It takes
bro when Kate Winslet was crying over Jack, come back.
Bro, it takes you 8 hours. It takes you 8 hours.
I will never let go, and then she lets go and watches him sink to the bottom. Pull his ass up there on the door.
Hey, listen, man, I liked that movie, so fuck y'all, because I like the Titanic.
That was terrible, Jules.
Kate Winslet got some nice ass titties too. That's the other shit. I love some redheads, so fuck y'all. Ooh, I'd have been eating her pussy on that couch.
All I'm saying is, on that piece of debris, there was no reason Leonardo had to die. There was
Bruh, it's a Leonardo DiCaprio. It's not a Leo movie if he don't die, bro. Something bad gotta happen to him, bro. Something bad. Like
he got fucked up in Django too.
Shutter Island, Django, motherfucking Departed.
Yep. Oh God, yeah. He fucked up, bro.
It's not a Leo movie if something bad don't happen to him, bro. It's a Matt Damon movie if something bad don't happen to Leo. Something bad has to happen to Leo, bro. That's in the rule book.
Are you saying Leo is the new Sean Bean in that regard? Something bad.
I'm saying he's Kenny. You know South Park Kenny that he stay dying.
Oh yeah,
it's Leo. Stay dying, bro. Like oh my god,
they killed Leo. You bastards!
That's what I'm saying.
You know, he be dying in movies. Denzel too. He be dying in a lot of his movies recently too.
Not all of them. Not all of them. But
Man of Fire, he died. Book of Eli, he died. Training Day died.
He did. Got killed. He didn't die. He got killed.
He got splattered.
He got fucking shit. They shot the shit out.
Safe House. He died too. With Ryan Reynolds, he died in that one too.
And he died in Deja Vu, but not really. But he did. But not really. But
yes and no. Yes and no.
Yeah. Why y'all spoiling movies I have to watch, bro? Like,
hey, if you haven't seen them, that's your problem.
You didn't see that shit?
You haven't seen? Oh damn, that's messed up.
You never saw Training Day?
No, I've seen Training Day, of course.
I've never seen Training Day.
Which one of those did you see?
I can't wait for Spider-Man Miles Morales 3, bro. That shit. That shit was lit, bro. I was like, yo, this is the meanest shit I've seen in a minute, bro.
They pushed it back, supposedly.
What? It was supposed to be March, bro.
Yeah, but apparently they pushed it back to 2027, bro.
Oh fuck
you!
No,
you lying, bro.
It might be on what's it called?
Playing, bro. They're not gonna wait till 2027. They're not gonna push it back that long. Come on now, like, why the fuck would they do that?
The girl, what's her face? The one that does Spider-Gwen. She said she hasn't even rehearsed any of her lines yet.
Bro, they're not gonna move it back to no motherfucking 2027,
like 5
bro.
years, man.
She hasn't done her lines for the movies yet. She hasn't done any of them.
Well, hire another actress.
There's mad time between now and then. They got plenty time to learn the lines, bro. Like,
is that
by the way, Jules, I wanted. You ever seen that Dune movie?
Dune.
Yeah, Dune. Oh, well, you're right.
Done. I seen
the first shit with Cal McLachlan. And because of the first shit, I'm like, why would y'all make it? Do you know how boring this shit was? Like, this was one of the most boring movies in my whole life when I was a kid, bro. I don't know what the fuck is going on. They in the desert. It's big ass worms.
I mean, but how was that? How was that chick? But Jules, how was that chick? What's her name? Timothy Chalamet. How was her performance?
You mean Zendaya? What do you mean Timothy Chalamet?
That chick. Like, yeah.
Bro, Timothy Chalamet is a guy, bro.
What?
It's a guy, bro.
No,
like,
no, that's a
skinny
woman,
ass guy with a sharp ass face, bro.
That's a fucking dude.
It's a dude, bro.
If you want to talk about if you want to talk about pointless sequels, bro, I like the fact they're making another Hunger Games. Like, people want to see that shit.
Oh my
god. Oh god.
Do you come into the fan? I would suck a fart out her ass. I ain't even gonna lie. She is fine as a motherfucker.
I don't need to see her in another movie though.
Oh yes, bro. I leave bite marks on her booty.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch that new movie. Hers, Noir Film.
Do you come into the thing? Hit the man. That's a shit.
Question for y'all. What is the funniest fucking movie death you ever seen? Mine is Samuel L. Jackson when he got eaten by the shark. He was giving his Samuel L. Jackson speech.
Nah, when John Travolta came out the bathroom from taking a shit and Pulp Fiction.
Hey, they just looked at each other for like a minute.
He was slumped on the shit. Like,
nah, when
Samuel still doodling his ass when he got slumped. That's the worst part.
Bruce Willis picked up his own gun. Is like, come on, man, don't shoot me with my own gun.
That little Tech 9, bro. He left the Tech. Like, why would you leave a Tech on the breakfast bar, bro? Take it in the bathroom. If not for that, John would have been allowed. Like, really? You gonna take the shit, close the door, leave the Tech on the? You bugging, yo.
Honestly, beyond that, there was one. Y'all ever seen this movie called Narc? It's a cop movie with Ray Liotta that came out in 2002. And it's like there was this dude who was trying to they found this drug dealer dead from a gunshot, and upon further examination, he tried to use his shotgun as a bong, and he forgot the shit was loaded, and blew his fucking head off.
Nah.
Oh shit,
I'm gonna say Deadly Friend with Christy Swanson. Y'all probably didn't see that, but the old neighbor lady kept bitching about the basketball. And homegirl just threw it at her face and shit exploded. And I don't know why I laughed. Like when I was a kid, I laughed mad hard at that. I really had an asthma attack laughing at that shit. Like,
what's that movie called?
What about
Deadly Friend with Christy Swanson?
Oh, I gotta look that up. Okay, I gotta look that shit up.
I think one of the funniest movie deaths was when Marvin got shot in the face in Pulp Fiction.
Oh, yeah. Not funny, but I was surprised. Like, wow, like I didn't even know he's gonna die. Like, Wow.
Once he hit a pothole, that shit had me dying.
Like, Marvin, what are you block? I was like, oh shit.
Anyway, speaking of John Travolta, there was another funny death. Y'all remember that action movie he was in, Broken Arrow?
I remember Broken Arrow.
Remember how that shit was launched and he just stood there and he got like propelled through the fucking wall. Like, why would you stand there and just let that shit hit you like that? Like, you didn't even get out.
What's that dude? Hold on. What's that dude in Scarface who tried to hit Tony with a chainsaw, but then fell out the window?
Hang on.
There was another one. Y'all remember Commando Arnold Schwarzenegger, where he like just casually hit that dude and broke his neck on the plane, and then like when the flight attendant was like, "Oh, don't disturb my friend. He's dead tired."
Nah, look, I ain't gonna say it was funny because it wasn't funny, but it was like, wow, is fucking No Country for Old Men, the cop at the beginning, he choked the shit out that motherfucker, bro. With them handcuffs, man, he choked the shit, and you can see all the scuff marks on the floor. Like, yo, that shit was a little bit too real, bro.
We're gonna talk about the first guy that he killed, where he had the what's that thing that he had with the air?
A pressure. It was like an air pressure shit.
Yeah, he like the first guy he saw. He was like, "Yeah, let me talk to you for a second. Can I get your car? Oh,
just
I mean, you can borrow it for a minute."
Like, yo, that shit was
I never
mad.
seen a shotgun with a silencer on it. That shit was sick, man. Like,
word,
yo,
that shit was mean, bro. What's really what they call it? It's called a suppressor, but
sprayer, right? Yeah.
But that shit don't be that quiet, bro. Like,
nah,
shotty's shotty, bro.
It's there to protect your ears, not keep people from knowing you shoot.
No, I have to say the funniest death I ever seen was Samuel L. Jackson in Django. He's like, I count 6 bullets. I count 2 guns, motherfucker.
No. I count 6 shots, nigga. I got 2 guns, nigga.
I see. I don't have the complexion to say that.
I know. I'm just saying for you. I know what you mean.
I feel like I'm missing a movie death because I know it was
there's several funny deaths, man. I mean,
that had me rolling. They're like, yo, what was one that had me rolling? Like, trying to think. Can't remember nothing right now, but I know I'm missing a few. Who?
Oh wait, does anyone remember? Remember the movie from this line? Garbage Day.
No.
Anyone remember that? Oh God. I was hoping someone would because I forgot that movie. It was this really weird bad movie where someone just looked at someone taking out the trash, just said that line in that inflection, really weird, and just randomly shot him.
Bill Murray's death in Zombieland was funny. I did laugh at that.
Oh, that was funny.
Oh,
Zombieland was fun.
I did die. I did laugh at that one.
I didn't see the second one. I heard this.
Oh, the dude in Jurassic Park who died on the shitter by the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I mean, this ain't a movie, but like Breaking Bad has some funny ones, man. When Danny Trejo's head was on a fucking tortoise, man, and then it fucking became a bomb.
Oh yeah. or the ATM machine.
What about the guy who blew his face off? And then what's the guy? The hell's his name?
Yo, Danny be dying. Fuck. Danny, if you pay attention, Danny Trejo, when he get killed in a movie, he really get killed.
Did you see what they did him in Desperado? They shot him 17 times. They threw a knife, like, bruh.
Did you see what in Predators, bro? He was, remember Predators?
Yeah.
They gutted him, then stuck a microphone in him. Help me. He be getting killed, like, god damn, dog.
I think the most humane way he died was from dusk till dawn because he just got stabbed.
Yeah, he just got stabbed with that shit.
And he was fucked up.
Yo, I would have tried to get some pussy from Selma. I don't fuck, bro. I don't give shit. She could we with them teeth. Like, I don't care, bro. I don't care. I don't have standards. Did you see her? Fuck that shit.
You'll be my footstool, and at the thought of my command, you'll lick the dog shit off my blues. I'm okay. All right, we'll do. All right,
all right. Whatever you say, man. I'm here to protect, sir.
If you guys remember Who Framed Roger Rabbit, I remember like the main villain, he got run over by a steam, like one of those steamrollers, and he just blew himself back up. That shit was horrifying when I was little.
Yeah, that shit was gross.
Oh, that was the scariest shit.
And his eyeballs popped out, his sockets.
No, dude, when he burned that shoe alive in the Acme acid or whatever, that had me under the covers as a kid.
That shit in Cool World was two of the weirdest movies that I ever saw when I was a kid. Cool World.
Cool World?
you remember Cool World, the blonde joint cartoon? Like I ain't going front. That's bad look cartoon.
Why haven't I seen these fucking films? That's
the
crazy.
One, it's with Brad Pitt. It's like a guy, like he could go into the cartoon world. It's called Cool World, and it's like some seedy type of cesspool type of shit. Those was two of the weirdest movies I ever seen.
I still don't get the premise of Cool World. I really don't get the premise of that movie.
I just think it was an excuse for a motherfucker to draw a joint. You know what I mean? Like that was the whole selling point of the movie. Is that like, wow, that's good looking cartoon. Like y'all motherfuckers got too much time on y'all hands with this shit. But ladies and germs,
that I like the cartoon more than Kim Basinger.
Which is that one?
Hollywood. And then when they got to the real world, it was Kim Basinger, and I was like, you know.
Hey, in Troll 2, they're eating her, and then they'll eat me. Oh
my God! All right, gentlemen, on that note, I'm going to end the live. I will be going live tomorrow for both cards on Saturday night. Going to upload the next episode of the relay. I will see y'all on the next one.
But Timothy Chalamet is really a dude?
That's a dude, bro.
Wow.
That's a dude.
Shit.
Yeah, you've been masturbating to dudes.
Hey, bro.
Oh,